Good afternoon. Wishing all the viewers a happy new year. And I had the privilege of rejoining with Sanjeev ji after a gap of 2 years. 2 years ago, we had done a program called Atma, darpan on Janam TV, prime time. It had a lot of viewers, and we had discussed a lot of topics which holds relevance in the current scenario. And I would like to reflect back on those topics with Sanjeev ji. Sanjeev ji, 2020 was a very, turbulent years for some, and some evolved well. And we have heard different theories regarding COVID. COVID spreads this, COVID spreads that. But what I have noticed as a doctor is people with immunity bounce back much faster. Can you show some light or share some knowledge regarding the immunity, how yoga builds up in making our immune system stronger? And not only that, how can one person evolve to 2021? See, a lot of things have changed. We have to accept the fact that virus is going to be with us, irrespective of vaccine or not vaccine. We have to still follow the protocols. So how can one evolve further for a further productive 2021?
Anyhow, it was beautiful, Prashant, to be back. One thing I can always tell you is nature has always given us warning in many, many times, in many occasions. But as humans, we don't care. We just neglect it. For example, in the ancient philosophy, it says, Ayu means life. Veda means knowledge. Ayurveda is not medicines. This is a very wrong concept that people have. Medicines are just a small tip of the iceberg of Ayurveda. So Ayu means you need to learn how to be disciplined to safeguard your body. You're getting up in time, you're eating in time. The food that you eat is so beautifully designed and given to us as generations to us. But what's happening today? We think we are higher than everything else in the world. We need to realize we are made up of 5 elements. Fire is the heat in the body. Air, every moment of our breathing is what enhances your blood flow, your energy flow, your life flow itself. Mind, a disciplined mind is your friend. An indisciplined mind becomes your enemy. So, if these 3 basic stratas are not understood, then even we will not understand it. Because we are not relaxed or calm because of the body unhappiness, imbalances, breath imbalances or energy level or vital energy imbalances, and your mind running all over the place. How can you listen to me? Where do you have the patience to listen? So, understanding is the base of evolution. So, today our understanding is from movies, serials, all the drama circuses. And naturally, what happens is we are deteriorating our values in our life, in our relationship. And this, if we do not safeguard, naturally Corona will affect us. Now nature has given us this fantastic discipline. I can say Corona is the king now. It rules the world. Why? We are forcefully told to be disciplined. We were never listening. We were never listening to the warnings. And because of that, Corona, when it basically started coming to us in face to face, when we see sufferings, when we see our dear ones really having issues, then it really triggers in me, oh my God. Until then, we are taking it easy. So what happens is, this made us realize so many things. One is, you can live the minimal requirements.
Very true.
You have to take care of your health, especially your breath. You have to take care of your lungs. You cannot go on smoking and doing shisha. Because the very existence of your life is your breath. And the place where the breath lies in your body is your lungs. And if you deteriorate your lungs, naturally, what happens? You deteriorate your life. So it made us, we'd say social distancing is required, but more than that, I feel we have become globally united.
Yes.
We have become so close. In fact, many of the students who have done my classes, they are in faraway places. Now we are all meeting together. So it has helped a lot for us to realize, understand, correlate, understand the pain and sufferings of others, learn how to live in the minimal aspects of our existence. And I feel it is really a wonderful experience that everyone
Yeah,
needs.
it's a different. Going back to the roots.
Exactly.
Another thing, what I wanted to, because we are all used to a certain lifestyle. Now, this forced change on us, I mean, however physically fit we are, it does affect us mentally. Quarantine, you're stuck at home. And they say healthy mind is healthy body. What if I have a healthy body but not a healthy mind? So, what is your reflections on those stuff?
See, as I told you, we human beings are made up of 5 dimensions. The 3 lower dimensions are same for every human being. Happiness is also the same objective of every human being. The only difference is our knowledge and understanding. If you're ignorant, you suffer. If you're knowledgeable, you learn to live. Now, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to change the world, change the people around me. You need to realize you cannot change anything in the world. Now, can you change Corona at the moment? No. So you have to learn to accept it, understand it, and act upon it, rather than sit and react on it. So this understanding of how a human being is universal in all aspects of existence.
Did you have any farsightedness of things going to come? Because if I remember very well, I had done the interview with you for Atma, darpan, and you had mentioned nature has given us warning. At that time, Kerala was suffering under cyclone and floods. Today, Kerala is a cyclone area. It is marked as a cyclone area. And you had predicted pandemic and a lot of things because people are taking nature for granted.
Exactly.
You said we have everything, natural vitamins like pure water, pure air, pure sunlight, little bit of exercise. Did you have an insight into this?
In fact, I always felt the way things are going. For example, today I see more of nightlife, more of materialism, more of people just
Controversial question. You have a moon-based yoga, isn't that night?
moon-based.
Yeah, moon-based yoga. I remember reading.
It is only a moon meditation that we do.
Okay.
Moon is a representation of your mind.
Okay.
That's why in the night
Just a controversial question.
no issue. It's just it makes you lunatic. So moon we say is lunar. So moon is your mind. It is crazy.
But doesn't moon influence the water levels in your body?
Everything. That's why I'm telling you. If that mind is disciplined, moon is a support. If the mind of an individual is indisciplined, moon makes you crazy.
And again, the next question related to the previous question. I mean, this is my feeling that you always knew a kind of sixth sense that things can get turbulent in future because you had started a rhythm of life where you force people to change their dietary habits, their exercise pattern, you infuse discipline into them. Was rhythm of life based on your sixth sense that something worse is going to happen, let me prepare at least a group of people for this? Or was it as a part of the routine yoga, money making thing? Sorry for asking, but this is what I see. American yoga, Russian yoga, power yoga, body fit yoga. What is the true yoga? I mean, everybody is having their own version. Like each country is boasting of a corona strain now. We have a unique strain. I mean, sad, but this is the way things are going on.
Yeah.
Now you have to tell me based on rhythm of life and what is true yoga.
In fact,
sorry if my
no,
question.
it's fine. I'll tell you something. When my life I started enjoying this knowledge of yoga, it has taken me to different places, different teachers, different institutions, and I didn't get that wholesome essence of the knowledge of yoga in one place. So, what I always felt is each and every human being should know the real essence of how you can be in yoga, because yoga means harmony. Forget all other things. The simplest word of yoga is harmony, symphony, itihad, we call it, coordination, union. First of all, if I am not in harmony with myself, if I have a body ailment, you cannot be happy.
True.
If your breathing is palpitation, but you cannot be happy. If your mind is agitated, you cannot be happy. So, the fundamentals of all these requirements is what is given in the book. How to strengthen your body, how to energize your breath, how to discipline your mind, and implements of knowledge on principles of management for an individual to gain. And once he is in harmony, naturally he can give the world harmony, he can give his family harmony, society harmony. So that's the main objective of the model. So that if you can implement, I'm telling you, Corona will not come. Because you're already in that state, you're in alliance with Corona.
This is what I want to ask you. In quarantine, how does mentally a person prepare oneself? Because you're behind closed doors, some people are stuck alone because of families back home. I mean, to accept the fact that you are within the fold, on sometimes a lockdown might extend more than a month. What do you do?
The thing is,
How do you calm your mind?
I'll tell you something. A person who is spiritual is never bored.
You mean one who drinks spiritual? That's spiritual?
No, no. The person who is spirit means knowing your spirit, knowing your life spirit within you, divinity within you. Once you start inquiring into it, you are never bored. But a person who doesn't know anything and is all the time external, he's bored. He cannot sit. He's like suffocating. He's like in a prison.
So what visualization or meditative techniques he should use to calm himself, to change?
First of all, understanding about himself is the best solution. Who you are. If you really see, we say para pashyanti madhyama vaita. Irrespective of all the differences in the world, are all of us breathing the same air?
Yes and no.
Both. Why no?
Some people are surrounded by friends who smoke a lot, or some people are in the industry where the pollution is high. Some people live in higher altitudes where the air is thinner.
But whatever said and done, are we all living with him?
Yeah, we are.
That's it. It's not about being in a compartment room and you're not breathing. No. Talking about the universal benevolence to living creatures in the world. Is there any limitations? Does the universe tell, I will not give you air, I will only another person air?
So far, no, but that's it.
No, universe will never do it. There's no doubt about it. Now, without the breath in your body, will you have a mind? So, your mind is from whom? Universe. And your mind is functioning, only your sense organs will work.
Yes.
Otherwise, will your senses work?
No.
And only when your breath is there, your mind is there, your sensory organs are functioning, then we say Prashant is laughing.
Yeah.
Prashant is walking. Otherwise, how could you express? So, where is the limitation imposed by the universe to this world? Then why are you creating limited outlook? My people, my country, it is ignorance. You got my point?
Yes.
So, how much we can understand the universe in correlation to me makes me adopt the rules of nature. So, I am always strong. Develop the unity, the courage, the strength, because you're confident. That's why this knowledge of yoga, breathing, meditation, if you really understand, a human being will enjoy the fullness of what he is given this lovely body for by the universe. So we say you are just a manifestation of, and your mind is what creates problems. If you're really observant and understandable about the nature and you, and realize your affinity to the universe, you will never go into imbalance. So, this knowledge is what is more vital for every human being. Does it make sense?
Yes, yes. I mean, we predicted many things long back. I mean, we did not know things would happen so fast. I mean, 2 years back, I was just reflecting on many of the topics that we were doing. And it was like rhythm of life. When I think back, was a preparation for people to change your routine, change the pattern, break that usual things what people do.
Yeah.
And how long does it take for a person to change?
You won't believe
physical change.
I've seen the differences. Now we have almost like more than 10,000 people across the globe have done this program. And different issues, different concepts, different nationality, different culture, different religions, they all come together in that place. Corona is less, but generally we used to have them. And when they come the first day, second day, third day, they slowly start interacting only on the third or fourth day. Fifth day, sixth day, as we progress in our knowledge, in respect of breathing, everything, a stage comes where they get the entire principles of management. And one day we have a fantastic program for meditation. That's the day you really come so close that I've seen the changes from the first and to the last day. 9th day, 10th day, no one wants to leave each other. If 10 days can bring so much of changes, why can't it bring changes to the world? See, every human being in the world is beautiful. It just requires a little time to be with them, understand them. They're all a part of you. They're not apart from you. This, if you understand, the world is beautiful. Why should there be problems? So, this rhythm of life is something it can help people to understand themselves and also live in a place with a beautiful family, society, the nation, great people.
So, what would be your message for 2021?
2021, I feel everyone should really focus on their own personal objectives. That is, ensure that you are physically, mentally, emotionally strong. Only when you are in that state of 100% in fullness, you can give 100% to the world, to your family. So it's each one's prerogative to ensure that they take care of themselves. Taking care of themselves, people will say, "Oh, I am selfish." Selfishness doesn't mean you should not take care of your health. If you are not having an identity, who will value you?
That's true.
And if you don't take care of your health, who will come with you?
So, important thing is survival.
Survive? No, the selfishness is not. As long as you don't give pain and problems to people, selfishness is the very base of existence of it. So this is what we need to realize. Be strong, support others in the world to be strong. That's the message. And rest is all a byproduct. Because if you're existent, everything will be there. If you're not existent, what are you talking about? Money. What are you talking about? Relationship. What are you talking about? Your very existence brings everything. So this we have lost to understand. That's why we are suffering today. If you have really understood this, as has been told by the forefathers or great masters, you can say, today we will not be panicky like this. So that's what my thing is. In 2021, each one should maintain this discipline and have a learning the art of acceptance, and with a proactive understanding move forward in life. Then the world is beautiful.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Is any questions that we would like to ask me to ask Guruji?
We always ask, he always had doubts.
If he's a cameraman behind this wonderful today's shoot, maybe you can say hi.
Hi.
Yes, that's his voice. Maybe he's a culinary expert. Shall I ask you something out of the blue, or something related with martial arts?
Of course.
They said that Bodhidharma's disciple Damo took the breathing aspect to China, Shaolin Kung Fu. That is a muscle tendon changing. They call it Qigong. And it used to be there as a part of Hatha Yoga syllabus, but now nobody knows about Qigong. Where they trap breath inside the muscles, make it airtight and stronger. They are able to withstand a lot of physical punishments. How come it is lost from yoga now? It's more detailed and research is done in China from the aspect that went from yoga.
Actually, if you see, yoga is from nature. When I get any hurt feeling or pain, the animals, if you observe, they just lie down in certain positions. See your own kid, they do certain yoga poses naturally. You don't use.
Yes, you're right.
So, animals also, instinctively, we are guided by the universe. So, we adopt certain postures and very closely observing, we found they come out of their problems. So, out of 82,000 species, 84 important postures came into. Martial arts, if you observe, is a part of Hatha Yoga because every creature instinctively knows how to protect his little. He doesn't want to hurt anyone. We say a mother is the greatest warrior when it comes to protecting a child. If you take any animal, they protect. And if you throw a cat, it will stand on four legs because its muscle and memories are activated to such an extent that they know how to protect themselves. The body itself knows how to protect instinctively. We are so much comfortable. We don't know how to protect or do anything. So our muscle memories are not activated. So once you learn to master the muscle memories or activate them, even you, when someone attacks you, learn how to defend. You don't want to hit them, but you know how to defend. So your every part of your body becomes like ice, very much aware and alert. This is what animals, you see them happily engaging in everything. But suddenly they sense a danger, they are alert. We don't sense anything. That's why so many people died when tsunami came.
That's true.
Animals moved off, but we are so ignorant. Why? Our senses of awareness, alertness is lost. So comfortable. So martial arts training is something that has to be imbibed to a child. Why? It develops confidence, courage, fearlessness, and main is disciplining them. So this if you initiate with the yogic practices, because this added with yoga adds breathing, adds meditation, adds concept, and it revives back to the system. If you see a flower or a plant being put slowly in blossoms. Likewise, in a human being, the essence of the divine energy first stays for the first few years in your crown. Slowly it transcends down to the chakras as you go. Once you reach the age of 12, 13, that's the time they flower, periods, youthfulness, all comes. When this goes to the lower chakra, sustenance, requirement, desires, this is what is the base of the root, self-sustenance. You understand? So, that's why now we have to evolve back to the system. Yogic practices, our mediums and methodology, we rise back to the higher state of existence. So, this journey is what we all need. We are just like flowers. We come, we flower, and then we do not know how to balance them, we are in problem. This is where yogic discipline, martial arts, yoga, kalari, all these things.
Clarified. There is a term called Shatru Samhara, and some of the good people, they told me that it's a way of breaking away your bad habits and things.
Yeah.
Shatru is your own bad habits for which you are addicted.
Exactly. That's what, when you go to the base chakra, what is the basis of it? Our sustenance. I want to live, I want to eat, I want to sleep. And once that is over, then you want to enjoy. Then you want to be dominant. Then you want to,
Conquer the world.
conquer the world. So this, if you discipline, you realize you are a part of the system. You are not apart from the system. When you become apart from the system, you have all problems.
That's true.
You become part of the system, you grow with the system. And nature is not apart from, it's a part. This ignorance is the problem. The problems. I think Corona has made us talk a lot on this.
No, it is good. What Guruji has told us is given us enough knowledge, armed us with all the true knowledge to conquer 2021 and help it pass like a normal good year without any hassles. We have to be used to the new normal. That's what the phrase they use these days.
Yes. It's actually not the new normal, it's the old
Old
normal
one.
renewed
That
to
is
the
coming
new normal.
So on this topic, on this words, I'd like to conclude my talk with Sanjeev. Thank you so much for sharing so much. I mean, even though it looks like a small thing, you've given us a lot of insight on how to prepare ourselves.
Yeah.
So that once you accept it, then just go with the flow. There is nothing.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Wish you all the best. And the
Thank you.
Corona.
Yeah, Corona is a social distancing now.
So wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And looking forward to catch up again.
Coming before we end, Namaste. I think it's our ancient way.
That's
of
why I
social
told you,
distancing.
revival of the
No
old.
need of shake hand. We say
Revival of the old to the new.
Yeah.
So thank you. Thank you.
you.